Hello and Happy New Year. I'm your Horizon TV host, Penny Green. With a new year comes new beginnings. In corrections, one of those new beginnings is re-entry into society. While Horizon staffers all over the nation work diligently to help ensure offenders' successful transition to life after incarceration, there's an exciting web-based program in Missouri, the first of its kind, which is setting the pace for the rest of the country.
I think reentry does start at day one, and people say that, and I think a lot of people don't know what that means exactly.
When the person hits our department until the time that they leave the department, we work towards the processes, the things that are necessary to enable the individual, the offender, to re-enter into society and successfully become a member of society and not return back into the Department of Corrections.
And that's not a 30-day turnaround process, that's a journey. And so part of re-entry is helping inmates partake in the journey from when they first enter until they leave. And part of our job is to be with them every step of the way along with that journey.
A key component to this beefed-up re-entry program is a website launched in Missouri in August of 2012. It's a highly interactive clearinghouse for resources that offenders, their families, and community providers can access simultaneously to help improve the odds of a successful re-entry.
Re-entry has been around for a long time, but to be able to use this more modern approach to it, I think was really groundbreaking and very, very helpful. When you look at the website, you'll see that there are 12 icons, and they're not all medical. Horizon is a medical company, but there's no way that you can separate out the medical aspect of reentry from all of the others.
It's a very living, breathing organism. So today it has a lot of resources. 3 months from now, even more resources.
Everything from medical, mental health, substance abuse crisis, veterans affairs, clothing, housing, job search, etc., to name a few. And so the case managers and the nursing staff at the facilities use these tools to provide information to the offenders and their families for reentry, so they'll have a successful reentry into the society.
If they get out, they don't have money, they don't have a place to live, they don't have support, then it's obviously much more likely they're going to wind back up in the system. But if we can provide those supports to them, and they can get through those first few months, then it's much more likely statistically that they're going to be successful throughout.
I think anytime that we can keep somebody from going back into prison or to recidivate, we're helping our community. Number one, you're taking somebody out of who's committing crimes continually. You're breaking the cycle. You're having them to realize the benefit of them being a regular citizen.
We live for the success stories. I mean, we have people that call us that have been gone from the prison 10 years that say, I'm still doing well. I'm still doing it every day. I have a job, I have a family, I have people that care about me, and I'm not coming back. And that's what we're all looking for.
I was talking to one of the reentry people for the Missouri DLC not too long ago, and she said that she was showing the website to one of the inmates in the therapeutic community, and his first response was, now I don't feel like I'm alone. I mean, how powerful is that a website helping an offender who's about to get out feel less alone, feel more connected, and feel like there are people out there who really care. And I think reentry from an emotional level really says, we care enough for you to succeed. And so for me, I think that it's easier for me to attack this because I'm not looking at how can I create a program, I'm looking at how can I create better human beings.
Horizon and the Missouri Department of Corrections recently held a leadership summit in which they discussed their re-entry efforts and demonstrated the website to 65 Horizon operational and clinical leaders, as well as the Missouri and Tennessee DOCs. The website has already been featured in multiple trade publications, creating a corrections buzz. Additional Horizon sites are in the development stages for creating their own re-entry websites. Entry into America was an arduous journey for Horizon staffer Anna Sasson and her husband Chris when they fled Poland in 1982. They'd been highly involved in the Solidarity movement under the leadership of union organizer and eventual Nobel laureate Lech Walesa, but emigrated to the United States seeking a better life.
Mamy wreszcie niezależne, samorządne związki zawodowe.
But Sasson didn't leave her passion for political activism in Poland behind. Today, Sasson, in addition to being a Corizon therapist, is an organizer and vocal activist for voting rights in her adopted home of Indiana. And that's what puts her in the employee spotlight. As always, Corizon employees are highly involved in their hometowns, continually giving back to the communities in which they live. Be sure to click on the Giving Back tab here on the Corizon TV website to hear about the incredible generosity of the Corizon team, lending help to everything from Volunteers of America to the Wounded Warrior Project. You'll see some faces you're familiar with under the Giving Back tab. That's our first show for 2013. Until next time, thanks for watching.